Salt Lake City tonight, and they canceled the game. They were having dinner last night. He was 46. He had a heart attack at the table.
Heart attack.
Heart attack at the table. They got him to the hospital, and he died. So that's a big blow to that team. Cavs at home tonight to play the Bucks at 7:30. So 7 o'clock is when that pregame begins. Here on MMS and on the iHeartRadio app. I'll be at the game tonight. It's our annual iHeart Cleveland staff Cavs game. And I'll be there to represent this show.
Have fun.
It's only a matter of time before Mary is going to start to be seen courtside at Knicks games. She'll be sitting between Chris Rock and Howard Stern.
Are so expensive.
Well, that's why you're going to get, it's going to be you and Angela Yee sitting there together.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If I get invited. Sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You know, you're going to ingratiate yourself with all these movers and shakers, and that's going to be good.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
As I am on record as not really enjoying basketball that much. But I would absolutely.
But courtside hits different,
that.
too.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially courtside Knicks is like the courtside of courtside.
Yeah.
That and Lakers, you know.
It's going to be you and Spike Lee.
So the weekend I'm moving into my apartment. Brian's coming in. We've got a real fancy dinner planned for Friday night. Yeah, he is. It's been too long.
Come and go.
We've got a fancy dinner planned for Friday night. We didn't have anything planned for Saturday. So I was like, oh, well, let me look up and see what events are going around in town. And Lakers-Knicks is happening at Madison Square Garden. And I was like, oh, my God, I've never been to Madison Square Garden. I know he likes basketball. Nosebleeds, $350.
Yeah.
Nosebleeds.
It's Knicks Lakers. It's LeBron.
Lakers, yeah.
Last row.
Yes.
I don't know why that. I mean, I know they're not the Cavs. You can go to Cavs games for $4. But $350 for the last row? Why don't you just watch it at home? You're going to be watching the Jumbotron the whole way.
The roar of the crowd.
You were there.
That's insane. That's absolute
insane, but
insanity.
It's the type of thing that people will do. And also, wait till the day of, and I bet you found them cheaper. That's people trying to get what they can get.
And I know Lakers are driving the price up, but I was talking to a guy here who does
but
nights.
Tickets are incredibly expensive for all.
That's
Knicks
what he
games.
said.
Yeah.
He goes, a Knicks game, a cheap seat at a Knicks game is like $150. Like if you can find a $150 ticket, like you're making out pretty good.
Mary, I don't know if you knew this. What? New York is very expensive.
Dude, I'm learning that. I'm learning it the hard way.
And that's fun, though. You know?
Is it?
Yeah, you got
it. I mean, the last row for $400.
You're at a Knicks game. I mean, you pay more, but yeah,
then you
got to pay to have these experiences, right?
I saw a regular basketball game, but I paid way too much money for
That's
it.
What I mean.
People get spoiled in a market where things are relatively inexpensive. I mean, LeBron ain't playing here anymore, right? When he was, the Cavs, God bless him. But when he was here, it was a harder ticket to get. They were jacking up the price on those.
Even when Lakers come to town, the price goes up. When Lakers come to town, when the Knicks come to town, those ticket price Celtics.
Are the Knicks very good?
Please, Bill.
They're medium good right now.
So then why is it just because they're here that they're so expensive or a high demand? Why are they so expensive?
Because basketball is very popular in New York City.
Okay.
Even when the Knicks stink.
Beloved, yeah.
Everybody wants to see.
You're used to a football town. Cleveland's a football town.
Yeah, I've just
New
never
York
really
is everything: football, baseball, hockey. There's enough people that their fandoms are extremely rabid.
Every sport has multiple teams.
Just think of
there's 2 hockey teams, there's 2 football teams, 2 baseball teams,
and think of the most
2 basketball
teams. Craziest Browns fans.
Yeah, that's everybody.
That's everybody for every sport there.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to see what Tom Thibodeau is doing.
Exactly.
When he coached my Bulls, those ticket prices, you couldn't get near the United Center because Tom Thibodeau was coaching. Everybody had nothing to do with D Rose. It had nothing to do with any of those other guys. They go, what is Double T up to tonight? And man, you found out the hard way. There's a girl on OnlyFans who didn't realize
just one
that one of her best customers was her best friend's husband. An Australian OnlyFans star.
That's a hard pill to swallow.
The best friend's husband?
Yeah. Because, like, if he's supporting your lifestyle, But like, who do you have loyalty to? Yourself? And
Yeah,
your
but how
income?
have you not met your best friend's husband? I guess you don't see
You
them,
have
right?
You have a screen
No.
name. You can change it to whatever you want.
Yeah, she
It's all
called.
anonymous.
Most people don't have a picture.
She called herself Honey Brooks. He was using her girlfriend package where he paid extra to get exclusive content from her.
Oh boy.
So she doesn't see him, right? He just sees her.
No,
Correct.
and a lot of the users have fake. It's like Reddit. It's anonymous. They don't post pictures or anything like that.
Is there any... Oh, Reddit's anonymous, so my username should not be, hey, this is Alan Cox from the radio?
And you
It
can do
can
that.
be. That's
yeah.
up to you.
So is there any package where the performer can see the other person? Or do they just want to keep it unilateral?
Well, from what I know from my sister, you can like
yeah,
once
she
you
does
start
that.
chatting,
Yeah.
they can send pictures of themselves, like, "Hey, this is what I look like."
But
or
there's no like
whatever.
two ways cam. There's no like Zoom or I mean, you don't want to see these guys, I guess, come and go while they're watching your
It's
channel.
Maverick now.
You don't want to see them Maverick all over their laptop. Honey Brooks tells this story on OnlyFans.
I had a sub on my page who
Oh, God, I forgot she was Australian. The goddamn accent.
That's how we all feel when you say Celtic.
Shut up, Bill.
probably like 6 months ago. He asked if there was a more personalized experience for him to purchase. I offer a girlfriend experience, but it's quite expensive. So he continues.
Say.
Let her tell her
Aussie
story.
man.
God.
Aussie man, if you want the girlfriend experience, I am going to walk around in your sweatpants with stinky armpits and unshaven.
Sweet peens. I don't know when, because I used to think, I don't know what the turnaround was. I used to think the Australian accent was hot. My mom listened to a lot of Olivia Newton-John when I was a kid. I used to like the accent, but somewhere along the line, it just became, I just want to carve my own ears off my skull.
Couldn't
And I don't know what
possibly be
happened.
me. Can't be Aussie man. That's not what changed it for you because this is the most sexy accent. Yeah, baby, do you
Sexy.
want it? It's a sexy accent. I'll put my hand somewhere. Would you like that?
I mean,
Didgeridoo me, baby.
Didgeridoo.
anywho, all right. This is my problem, not hers. It's not her fault.
Who subbed probably like 6 months ago. He asked if there was a more personalized experience for him to purchase. I offer a girlfriend experience, but it's quite expensive. So he continues with that package for like 3 months. He stopped messaging me because his wife found out. His wife, that is one of my best friends, and I've met him multiple times. Like, we literally go out on family dates.
This is my wife.
His wife.
So what do you do in that scenario?
Well,
You're- I
it's-
mean,
The relationship is tainted forever.
yeah.
Like, my husband now knows that I now know that my husband desires my best friend more than me.
well, the headline was a little clickbaity because the headline, the story has been going around for a couple of days was, I didn't know I was having an affair with my best friend's husband. And I think that's a very, very broad use of that word there. She's an OnlyFans girl, didn't know that the guy, she couldn't see the guy. Like you said.
This
And
is on
so-
the dude.
Yes,
like,
of course.
If I were
she
the
didn't
best
know.
friend,
Yeah, she was just making money.
yeah.
But then you got to assume, though, because, again, like, OnlyFans, unless you have a platform, it's going to be hard for people to know who you are and to be seen. So you're going to get seen by people you know first and then branch out. So she should have assumed that family members or people she went to school with or her best friends, boyfriends, and husbands would have followed her.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, though. It is funny, though, because as she describes it there, she's like, it's basically being your girlfriend. Come on, dude. Like, a one-way video chat is not the same, her priority messaging. That's not like really being your girlfriend. There's a lot of guys with girlfriends who can't get priority messaging back from them.
So what is the cutoff point? Like, if you watch porn...
Below the knees.
No. I'm saying, if you watch porn, that's not cheating. But the moment the porn becomes someone you both know,
Yes,
then it's
that's cheating. Like if I found out Brian.
Wait, what? You mean on
Okay.
OnlyFans or watching? You're talking about
If
watching
you
pornography.
know
You
the
can watch porn on
person.
OnlyFans, though.
Like, if I found out Brian was subscribed to my sister's OnlyFans, that would be
Think
the
about that
absolute
scenario.
end of our relationship.
Well, yeah, that would be really weird.
That would
yes.
be weird.
Right.
Well, that's the same as this. If you find out that your husband is subscribed to your best friend's OnlyFans, that's it. We're done.
So there's no, I think I know the answer to this. There's no distinction at all in these two scenarios between friend and sister.
Well, yeah, I mean, it depends on how close you are, but still, that's a person you know in real
Right,
life.
in real life.
You've been lusting
IRL, as the
after-
kids say, Mary.
You've
If
been
you
lusting
shop at a
after
small
them the whole
business, is
time.
that cheating too?
It's Small Business Monday,
Yeah,
honey.
you're trying to help out a friend.
I'm a
and
job
all of a sudden
creator.
You're a cheater because you're showing support for someone's creative. Oh, I went and saw Mary do stand-up comedy. Guess
Not
I'm
the
cheating
same.
now. It's exactly the same.
It's not the same.
100% the same.
I paid her to tell me jokes naked.
I'd actually rather someone subscribe to dudes OnlyFans than think they're funnier than me. That's
So
worse. That's worse.
The guy paying for the girlfriend experience every day, she was sexting him.
Yeah, dude, that's
Because
cheating.
he's paying her, and she's like, and suddenly the guy just went, it was radio silence. He disappears off the face of the earth. I thought maybe this dude had died, and he finds out that he stopped messaging her because his wife found out.
So are you mad if you're
Wait,
the
now
wife?
how did she have to be like, she heard this story from her friend. She's like, yeah, my husband was following this girl on OnlyFans. Like, how did she put it all together?
Maybe she was looking at the bill statements.
how the wife put it together?
The wife and the
I don't know,
Only-
but she
yeah.
said that her friend told her, this is absolutely not your fault.
No, it's
Okay.
not. This is on the guy.
But the three of them sat down to talk through it, and that would be weird
Awkward
too.
sit down.
That's so
That's
uncomfortable.
that's a very open-minded way to go about it, because it's got to be hose over bros in this situation. I mean, it's your
Yes.
husband, but you got to be like, this is my friend. She probably goes further back with her than she does with the husband. I don't know the ages of these people, but this girl looks like she's maybe 29. I don't know. But she's married too. She had already kind of gone a little bit viral because she's like, I'm kind of in, my own marriage is strange. She's like, I
Yeah, but
share
everything's
my
above
husband.
board.
Right.
Yeah.
These people
So
that are
they're
in the,
poly.
she shared
That's
her
one
husband
thing.
with 16 other women last year, saying that it showed the strength of their bond together. It's an open-minded gal.
Yeah. Now, if this is dude's wife would just get on board, then everything's fine. But she doesn't like supporting small businesses.
You ain't going to put that toothpaste back in the tube, though.
Who needs to? You use
kinda
it to
have
brush
to-
your teeth.
Yeah.
If you get to a point where your OnlyFans is so popular where you have to hire an assistant to answer all the messages, like, you've made it. Like, you're like, my OnlyFans is jumping. I have to have an assistant. I got someone who posts my content and someone who reads all my messages and plays with all these
Speaking
men
of
messaging.
weird messages, I got a message from a soccer player that has 1.6 million followers, and I don't follow him, and he doesn't follow me, and it just says, "Hi, Bill," at 10:26 a.m. this morning
On Instagram?
on Instagram.
It's a bit, or it's a bot, probably.
It's a bit and a bot?
A bot.
It's a real person.
I understand that, but even those
Might have gotten
accounts
hacked.
have bots. Like, they probably hire a agency or something.
But
and
what?
sports, maybe? And
I don't follow soccer at all.
who's the soccer player?
Matthias Martins?
Yeah, I get stuff like that, but I don't
Like
even check to see who
verified.
it is, so I wouldn't know how many. I'm just like, I don't know who this person
I
is.
just saw the
Delete.
blue check mark, and I was like, what the hell's going on with this?
Net worth.
That's weird. Net worth, of course.
Oh, 2.5 million. It's a bot, dude. We're not talking no real money here.
What do you...
Matthias Martins is a Brazilian footballer.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It was just weird.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Did you write him back? Hey, Matthias, what's going on?
Do you want to...
How's the game of football happening?
Do you call it soccer or football? I asked if he felt like you should support small businesses or you should label someone a cheater.
Does he know how to cheat respectfully?
Is this cheating respectfully
No.
in this scenario?
This is someone you know. I feel weird about OnlyFans in general. To be 100% honest with you, if you're like watching porn on Pornhub or whatever, is different than like subscribing to a person, paying them money to talk to you, to send you specific videos and pictures just for you. I don't like that.
But not everyone does that.
Well, and some people
But if you were,
some
if
people
you
think
were.
she made this up to pimp her channel too. So I mean, there's a possibility of that. She's always every so often dropping stories to get people to pay attention. But again, she doesn't look like somebody who would need help with people paying attention to her.
I'd say, but there's a lot of pretty people on there. So whatever you can do
You need a hook.
to get people talking about you, get stories out there, brilliant.
Is your sister
Good for
making
her.
money?
She's a librarian, so not really. Oh, Mary's.
Doesn't matter.
Is Mary's sister making money? Is she
She's
still doing
it,
it?
right? Yeah, she's still doing it. You can go out there and find her. I think she does it like the first couple months was like all of her time, and now it's slowed down a little bit. She's definitely
It's kind of
still
more of
does
a
it and
hobby
posts.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I figure once you kind of get it up and running, and maybe if you're lucky enough to get a handful of regulars,
Yeah, that seems like more of what it is. But I mean, by all means, go throw her $5. a
is
month, you know?
anyone paying for her girlfriend experience?
I was gonna say, I'm surprised she hasn't come out with a sugar daddy yet.
She gets stuff sent to her a lot. Like she has an Amazon wish list, and guys will buy her things off her wish list as like a tip or whatever.
You
You
should
know?
throw some like peas and stuff on there for you.
I know, groceries.
I need
A
actual
Whole
peas,
Foods
guys.
gift card.
PEA is what I'm looking for. Yeah, that was reading about a girl on OnlyFans who's a farmer, and she gets all these haters. I think the comments people leave her is funny, though. Brittany Woods is 29, and she is a farmer. And she posts, she does stuff on OnlyFans, filming herself wearing a bikini, like she's milking cows and she's driving tractors. And she said, I get a lot of criticism from people, things saying, nobody would wear that on the farm, which I think is a great criticism. Hey, I'm a
Wait,
farmer, and
what?
I wouldn't wear a bikini on the tractor. She dropped out of college, and she's making six figures, she says. And so she's very happy. I get a lot of hate from women, she said, as they point out that that's not what you'd wear while working on a farm.
But these women subscribe to her unless her channel's free.
No,
I
no,
don't know.
she'll promote on Instagram.
Oh.
And get all the comments of people. Like here's another thing. If you want something to go away on social media, ignore it. Don't engage with it, because all you're doing is boosting them in the algorithm. So if you go on this girl's page and you say no one would ever wear that, all you're doing is helping more people see it.
They're monetizing you being a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
It's why you'll see people posting things that are quantifiably incorrect.
Yes.
Because they'll go, 5 + 5 is 15. Tell me I'm wrong.
Tell me I'm wrong. Or when people
You're
are
so
making
stupid
recipes, they're like, oh, okay, here's a recipe your kids are going to love. And they make a ball of macaroni and deep fry it and then crust it with Oreos. You're like, my kids wouldn't want to eat that.
Yeah. The engagement is what makes the money.
There's so many.
Trolling.
There's
You know
no
how
such.
many-
That's literally no such thing as bad attention on social media.
How many videos I've gotten sucked into where they promise me some like huge reveal, but it's like an 11-minute video, and I'm so annoyed because I'm like, I want to watch if there's going to be this reveal, but it's like some lady horribly making a cake.
And it's
And
terrible.
then they'll like open their fridge and there's like a bottle of bleach in the fridge to get people to comment, to be like, why is there bleach in the fridge? And I'm like, man, I've fallen into those traps
Really?
many times. Yes.
It's like all the people posting like not workout videos, but like, I'm going to show you the way but first, let me tell you about this.
Yeah.
Later on in the video, I'm going to show you the 2 ways, but first,
Yeah.
15 minutes later, you're like, this son of a bitch isn't going to tell me anything. You
Liars.
got me. You rake. You rogue. I got more money for you. That is no joke. $1,000 at 4:30. It's the next keyword from the Buzzard bookie for you to grab some money there. If you want to go see Static X and Seven Dust, they're going out doing a co-headlining run. Always awesome when those guys are here. It's next month at the Agora. I'll get you those tickets right after the break.
The Alan Cox Show.
On our free iHeartRadio app and your favorite smart device.